Welcome back to the Divij podcast, man. Episode 70. I showed up to the studio 30 minutes late. Apologies, Christian.
It's all right, man. I'm just glad you're here.
We're here, man. It's raining outside. Did you see the 7-Eleven down the street got burnt down?
No way.
Yeah.
What? How?
Completely. I don't know, but it looks like it's just a fucking mess. Like
on Hollywood?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I was going to go over there to get a protein bar, but...
And didn't happen? Not the gas station, 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Wow.
But yo, we got a special guest, man. Before I introduce her, I do need to kind of just shout out our sponsor real quick, Hards.com, the one and only sponsor of this podcast. We all have sex, you know?
We all have sex.
We all have sex.
We all need to protect ourselves.
Yeah, and these condoms are fucking indestructible. Do you want to blow a balloon?
We did it before. But we can reference that clip. We'll play the clip.
Yeah, we'll play the clip here. And we're back. So, Hards.com, man, coming to you guys real soon. It's sexual wellness products by the one and only Divij and Christian Yee. We should get you involved in this business.
I think I've been involved low-key. I was one of the first
OGs.
No, not even OGs, but first R&D specialists.
No pun intended. But yeah, so we have a 3-pack, a 12-pack, subscription-based. We're also going to be having some really great ED products for all you guys who have, limp dick. And, we'll be here to help you out. So check out Hards.com when it's not even up yet. But
when is it launching? When is the
April? At
April?
Coachella.
Cool. Coachella, perfect time.
Yeah. Hards.com coming soon. And speaking of Hards, we got Christian's.
I'll introduce our guest today. This is Jenny.
Sorry, I'm mean.
This is Jenny. We've been hanging out. We've been hanging out a lot this past week, and today Divij was like, "Hey, we should get a podcast." We don't have any guests, and I said, we have had some really great conversation about relationships, and would you want to come on the pod? And she so graciously agreed.
Yeah, it's very ballsy of you.
Yeah, and she's got but she asked some really, really, really thought-provoking questions and some stuff that I thought I was a smooth talker, but I really couldn't answer some of these. So I was like, yo, you should ask some of these questions on the pod for us and see how that goes. And she was down. So here she is. Let's give her a round of applause.
Jenny.
Jenny.
Welcome to the pod.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
It's nice to have you. I kind of just want to get into it. Please.
Well, now I feel pressured after that intro.
No. So I mean, here I'll get started. We all kind of met over not too long ago, but we all ended up going out to dinner together, and we were just a double date, if you will.
Yeah,
and it was a lot of fun, so much fun, and we're all the same crew is going out on Friday again, so everything seems to be going well. But we want to just kind of talk about the dating dynamic and maybe like
can I be honest? I want to talk about like.
You want to talk about something?
I just feel like women, bro, are very
let's hear it.
Are amazing, As a straight man, like
are you gonna be honest and not sugarcoat it?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Women are amazing.
Women are amazing. But my question to you, Jenny, is like as a woman, like what do you look for in a man, right? Because
great question.
Like what are like the top 3 things, Let's start there. I think that's a good question because I'm gonna get deep with you, but let's start kind of on the surface.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I look for in a man? Let's see.
Yeah.
I think communication is extremely important. So communication, honesty, and commitment, which seems to lack in this city. So
yeah, we're the worst. Yeah.
But I mean, I think those would probably be my top 3.
That's interesting. So none of those had anything to do with anything physical.
Is that important to you?
Ooh. No.
Oh.
I mean, no, but I was expecting like. So those are good answers because those are, to me, when I look for a woman, or when I'm like dating people, those are three of the things I care about is like honesty, communication, and whatever your third one was.
Commitment. Probably the most important one.
That's the hardest one. But why do you feel like it's so hard to find commitment here? And like, do you feel like you have the commitment skill? Because there's a lot of options out here. There's a lot of beautiful men, rich men, smart men.
Right. And I think that is the reason why it's so hard for people to commit out here, because there are so many options. People out here, from what I've experienced and learned, they're so quick to find the next best thing. But where I come from, like,
Kansas.
Yeah.
Shout
I'm
out.
from Kansas. When you find someone that you like truly love, you do whatever it takes to make it work.
Yeah.
So, you don't give
What
up.
is love?
What is love?
Yeah.
Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Man. Okay.
Oh,
You
wow.
know?
I kind of like it because
is
I
love?
expected her to be flipping. Don't worry. She's going to come with the heat.
Come with
Now
the
that
heat,
you're
dog.
grilling her, she's going to match that energy.
I'm ready.
All right.
But what is love? Like, how do
Yeah,
you
what
know?
is love?
You know?
I
No movie quotes either.
was about to. But that's a very subjective question, but I think love
To you.
is to me. Okay. Well, I can't. It's hard to describe, but I can tell you how it feels.
How does it feel?
Like, to me, it feels,
All fuzzy inside?
yeah, and but
Really?
also you feel safe. Like, you feel like you can look at that person and you're like, wow, that's home. Like,
Yeah.
I feel completely content with that person.
Yeah. I like that answer. So it's interesting. I had this conversation with a friend of mine who is a relationship therapist, and she was telling me that a man should feel peace when he's with his woman, and the woman should feel safe and secure. And so, like, that's my criteria for when I'm dating and getting serious with a woman is like, do I feel at peace?
Yeah.
And you just, yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Have you found that?
Fuck no.
Really?
Can we get
Because I'm not looking for it.
Divij, can I ask you like about your dating history? Like what's been going on the past couple little bit? Like
Yeah.
what's going on? Are you dating to find someone like special that you can really settle down with, or are you dating to just? It seems like you just enjoy taking a nice female out to dinner.
So, Jenny, I don't know if Christian has told you, but I've had several sugar baby situations to
He has
where,
not told me that.
yeah, like I didn't realize that I was being taken advantage of until I found out they were cheating or whatever. And so I kind of fell into this world of sugar babies after my previous relationship. I was with someone for 6 years. And I ended up breaking her heart and fucked her over, and she was amazing. But, you know, I was in that relationship 18 to 24, which is a time, in my opinion, where men should and women should just kind of explore and date and have fun.
Right.
Whatever. So I did it backwards. Like I was in a relationship, we ended it, and then I kind of, for the last 2 years, have just been having a lot of fun. But, and I'm still having fun. Like I'm not really looking for anything, you know?
And why do you date?
Why do I date?
If it's not to just see what you like and have fun.
I guess I date to find my soulmate.
And that's been like that even at an early age.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's kind of every little girl's dream to find her Prince Charming. So it's always like in the back of their heads, even if they don't say it. While
I mean, I couldn't even get anything till I
Christian-
was like 22.
Do you feel like you're Prince Charming, bro?
No. Definitely
What's that
not.
story where like the girl turns from a frog or something, or like she kisses the dude and he turns
Princess
into
and
a
the
frog?
Frog.
Princess and the Frog.
What is that again?
I'm the frog for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm the frog.
you're the frog, you're the queen, and then who's the
Dude, no, she's the princess, and don't we turn into the king and queen? Like that? Is that how it
Fuck.
works?
I don't know. I didn't fucking.
I don't know either. I don't know the story, but that would be nice. That's a great fairy tale.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you want to find that? I guess would be my question.
I mean, we could get real deep about it. I could tell you.
Let's get really deep about it.
I mean,
That's why we're here, man.
okay.
That's why we're here. I really, she asked me these questions. I couldn't answer them. And then I said, and then we were talking about, our group date. Like, do you think there's a future there with that? And I was like, I don't really know. I don't know what's going on with that. And it's not my place to say anything, but I think you guys were great together.
She's dope, man.
Yeah, so sorry guys. We'll give her a code name because we just keep referring to someone that you guys
let's call
don't know
her
about.
like I don't know what pig snot came to my mind.
No,
but
call her
Coffee Cup. We'll call her Coffee Cup.
Coffee Cup Girl. Yeah, okay.
Is that a good code name?
Coffee Cup Girl.
All right. Or let's just go
Coffee
A.
Cup Girl is amazing.
Yeah, so she's really cool.
She's
we met in
amazing,
Arizona at the club.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've only hung out with her 2 or 3 times.
Right.
And they've been in party situations, so
Right.
I think I need to get to know her in like a normal situation.
And then what's up with that? Why don't you? I mean, I feel like this Friday we're gonna actually get to have some conversation and like some real talk and like just sit down and that was one of the things I kind of told you. I was like, hey, like we should do activities rather than go meet people at party situations and bars and whatnot. Like
no, dude, like I like meeting girls like at the gym or like my last girlfriend, I met her on Clubhouse, like the app, you know. So I prefer not to date women that I meet in the club. Not to say that
yet.
That's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
like, that's been my history, but
yeah.
I guess to answer your question, like, or her question, I've been very focused on my mom because she's very sick, and so like I'm like I don't really need to. Well, I don't have the brain capacity right now to like give what I think my partner would deserve because I'm giving to my mom. No, it's fine. It's life, right? And like I also have this business and stuff, and it's like I'm just kind of living my life right now, and like you know, the last girl I had was really great, and it's like it's been hard to find someone that kind of competes.
And this was the long-term relationship.
The 6 year.
The 6 year. Yeah. I know.
But that ship has sailed, you know?
Yeah, that ship has sailed. I know her. She's wonderful too.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't believe in second chances?
You know, it's funny. My mom loves her. Like she, to this day, is like, go fucking get her back. And I literally,
you know what? Your family loves everyone though. They see the good in every person.
My family's great.
Yeah,
but
your family's great.
My point is with this girl, I'm kind of like delusional in the sense of like I feel like I can get whatever the fuck I put my mind to. So I do feel like I could get her back. But she's seeing someone, so I'm kind of just letting the, you know, let him fuck up or something, and then I'll step in. But I also don't want to reapproach her unless I know that I'm fully ready to commit. And right now I'm not, you know.
And
But
you would.
do you disclose that information to the women that you date? You're emotionally unavailable?
I wouldn't say I'm emotionally unavailable.
Okay.
I'm pretty open-minded, but I'm just very picky. But yes, like to Coffee Cup Girl, I think because we did get intimate last time I saw her. That was the first time we got intimate. But next time I see her, I'm gonna make sure I tell her like, hey, like I'm not in a place to.
Okay, that was really what I was looking for. That was really what I was looking for.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like drag her along and whatnot.
Cause
but I don't think she's looking. Like, she seems to be in like a very fun.
So that's what I initially had thought, but then when last time we hung out at her house, she was a different person, man. She was like so like.
Total 180.
Yeah, like she was like so loving and so caring and so like maybe you don't remember, but like she was really like didn't treat
looking out
someone
for me.
Yeah, didn't treat someone like a normal person would treat another person. She treated someone like she cared deeply about you. So
I appreciate that.
yeah. So
And I probably would have done the same, you know, like I would have.
oh, of course, I know. Yeah, you're a very, very caring person. Yeah, for sure, I agree. But
I don't know, man. You guys have seen her. Like I think she's just in a fun. Like she's trying.
yeah,
to
but is it all your mom? You put a lot. Like I know that's a big thing, but you don't think there's past child trauma or anything? Like, you have relationship trauma. Let's just lay that on the line.
With my ex-girlfriend?
Ex-girlfriend, being cheated on, being used. There's a ton of trauma there. Like, do you acknowledge it, or do you just like brush it aside and just try to hope that it doesn't like manifest itself later?
I don't think there's trauma from the sugar baby stuff, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's bullshit.
No, I'm serious, because I really enjoyed
bullshit.
my sugar baby life that I was living.
Yeah, but then
Did you actively seek that, or was it?
No, it
just
wasn't that.
happen?
It was just I kind of just like I met this girl on Clubhouse. We started dating. We ended up traveling. I took her to like Miami and Catalina. We did all this fun shit. But she was putting in effort too, and like really like reciprocating. And then I found out in Miami because she blacked out, and I went through her phone because I'm crazy, and I saw that she was on Seeking Arrangements.
Oh no.
And she was on dates and stuff with men, and she said she didn't have sex with them, but I don't believe her. Yeah. I didn't believe her. But from that situation, I don't have trauma, because actually I had a great time with her. I did have trauma from the 6-year relationship situation.
Yeah, that one I know that's trauma.
But I poured it into music, and my music life started from that. So I found my therapy.
Yeah. Do you inherently think women are bad?
No.
You don't.
I think men are bad.
You think men are bad inherently? Yeah. Do you assume that all women, I don't know, maybe in your case it's different, but have like their intentions might not be pure? Most of them, or maybe is that just an LA thing? Because we're around it, we see it all the time. Oh, like, I'm gonna go out with him just for the dinner. Like, I'm gonna go out with him.
Yeah.
He drives a sports car.
Yeah. But there's almost like it's mutual, right? Like, a lot of my homies that aren't successful or have this nice shit, like, they do the same thing with cougars. So it's not just women.
Cougars.
Or like older women, or even just younger successful women. Like,
yeah.
I don't think it's just women that like gravitate towards the nice shit. I think as a human, we want the best for ourselves, and I don't think it's bad to be a sugar baby or be a sugar.
Okay. I mean, we make your money, right? Whatever. If there's a market for it?
Yeah.
Sell it. But
I'm over it. I don't. Yeah.
Let me ask you: do you have a time where you think you might be ready, or is you just playing by ear?
Nah. Because the right person would have to come along, but like
are you gonna look for them, or are you gonna wait for them to come?
No, I'm gonna just do me, and if it comes, it comes.
Okay. But
I have a certain life that I'm trying to achieve for my family and my friends, and myself, and like I'm just on this path of focus right now.
Sure. What about you, Jenny? What does a perfect relationship look like to you? Or not a perfect, nothing's perfect.
Wabi sabi. I don't think
wasabi.
No, there's this saying called wabi sabi, which means perfectly imperfect. Because I don't believe that there is a perfect relationship out there.
No.
But it could be perfect to other people.
Yeah. How have the relationships around you been, like parents or siblings? Like, when you think of marriage, do you think of success, or do you think of like? Because to be honest with you, my parents' relationship, I'll say it's pretty bad right now. Like, they're together, but it's kind of like very dysfunctional, and it's affecting their kids. So it's like, for you, yeah.
No, I grew up with a lot of trauma, to be honest. My parents were not always there, not just physically, but emotionally as well. So going into adulthood, that was really hard for me to open up to a lot of people. It wasn't until recently I sought therapy in order to be able to be vulnerable.
Therapy's awesome.
I think it's powerful.
Therapy's awesome.
But there's a huge stigma around it, especially in Asian culture.
And you know why I knew he would be cool with it? Because we both value mental health.
Yeah.
I said, having her, she was like, you think like he'll be cool with me? Divij would be cool having me on the pod? And I'm like, yeah, because to talk about mental health, because we both know how important mental health is and how much it needs to be talked about more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super important, super important. And the more awareness we can bring, even though, you know, our pod is growing, like, the better. I think if we can help one person, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a ton of anxiety that I deal with. Like, we all have our shit, you know?
Yeah.
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 It's how we choose to deal with it, I think, is the most important part.
Right. Do you what are you looking for anything right now? Like, we're going on dates and stuff, but like, are you looking like, is the goal with you dating just to have a good night with a female? Like, just, it doesn't have to be like sexual, but just like, is it just nice for you? Is it just nice to wine and dine a lady?
I'll be honest with you. I don't even want to have sex. Like,
Really?
yeah, I'm so glad that Coffee Cup
you're
has
a
not.
CEO of condom company.
Yeah. I'm glad. Like, we haven't done anything besides
You
like
haven't tried?
kissy. No, I don't want
She
to.
hasn't tried? She seemed like she might try. Coffee girl, eh?
There was some OTPHJ action, you know,
Over the pants and hand job.
which it's cool,
Acronym, we got to define it. Otherwise,
but
people are not going to
people
know.
know what the OTPHJ is.
Did you know what the OTPGH was? Or JH?
The PGA Tour?
To be honest, no.
See,
Over the pants
why
hand
are you
job.
making these assumptions? 4 agreements. Don't make assumptions.
Sorry, man.
That's one thing you do a lot is you make assumptions.
Me?
Whoa.
Yeah. You make
Why is
assumptions.
he firing at me?
You make assumptions about,
what?
I would say about females.
Bro, you coming at me, dog. I love. What do you mean?
Females, like,
What assumptions have I made?
you want me to get into it?
Yeah.
She was seeing someone else too on top of me.
She is. She told me.
She told you. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
she's
So maybe.
seeing-
So I'm not off the top. I don't have any.
She's seeing a
great-
woman.
Whoa.
What's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I
No,
actually told
nothing
him
wrong with that.
I'm fucking
Oh,
with
the
it.
reaction.
Nothing. No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. I don't have anything off the top, but I think you do make some assumptions. And
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, I can't give any good examples, so it's like probably a poor time to bring that up. But I think you do make some assumptions.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but I don't mind that she's seeing someone else. I actually think it's cool that she's being honest and transparent about it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I value that. I think sometimes.
And I even
that's
told her, I
hard.
was like, we should all hang out, you know? Like,
Who is
it's
this
cool.
coffee girl B?
Yeah. It's,
Okay. Gotcha.
yeah.
No, I know who that is.
it's not that girl. It's someone else. But
Jesus.
anyways, yeah. Back to your point. Like, I don't want to have sex on the first date. I think I like to. I don't even really want to have sex for like the first 30 days. To be honest, like I want to like if it's someone that I'm.
Yeah.
You know, like let's build a foundation of.
We talked about this. Like building intimacy is like if the first thing you do is sex, like then it's. Can you explain it? Like why you probably shouldn't have sex like in the first. I think you said something really
Right.
profound. Yeah.
It's psychological and physiological. I think the study shows that after the first 5 times of physical intimacy, it's when you start becoming attached to that person because of the dopamine and serotonin rush. So,
And it's just like you might become attached, but before you really know who they are. Is that right?
exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
you're only getting to know them on a very surface level.
Sorry.
So,
Would it be different if you did have sex early and that person, stuck around and then you just came to love them more, got to know them more?
but what are you really loving them for? You know, is it because you're attached or is it because you have an emotional connection?
Yep.
Couldn't you build an emotional connection while being physically attached?
Sure, I think that's possible.
Go
But
hand in
you
hand?
won't really know if you are attracted to that person because of the sex in the first place or if it's for them as a person.
Gotcha.
You can't really take that back, you know? So I think the way
Sure.
you're dating is actually very rare. And
But so we're still being physical, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
not saying don't touch, like don't not touch her,
right.
like be physical, but you don't need to fucking like go all home run it the first night, or like you can. But I'd rather get to know her as a human, and we're still being intimate. So like,
Yeah, you can be emotionally intimate. You can be physically there's a lot of intimacy, right? I have a question for you.
yeah,
When do you say
Okay.
when is it appropriate to say I love you?
Oh boy. I think it's appropriate to say I love you when you really feel like you need to say it, you know? It's like, if that's really how you feel and you're that convicted towards that, like, you should say it. But don't expect a response.
Don't expect a response. Is there a certain time, do you think, that a correlation of time that has to elapse before an I love you is thrown around, or can it be said right off the bat? What if you really feel that way right off the bat?
Say it. You might get dumped because you're being too aggressive, you know? But, like, no, there's no roadmap for this shit.
Okay.
Wait, so then do you believe in love at first sight?
Great question.
It hasn't happened to me yet. I love my dog. Like, when I saw my dog for the first time, I was like, that's the dog, you know?
You know, that's the exact same answer as what you told me.
What?
He said that he fell in love with his dog at first sight.
I know this guy. He's my boy. He's my boy.
Scooter?
Your dog, Winter.
Oh, Winter.
Yeah.
Oh, you said that for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So,
Yeah,
I think I answered the question for you, but I wanted you to answer it for yourself, and the answer was the same.
Exact same.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But don't you think that's possible with humans?
Yeah. I do.
Why?
Told you the questions were going to get
These are
hard.
hard. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, because if it can happen with the dog, it can happen with the human. You know?
A dog, I don't know if the dog has the capacity to break your heart like a human does, though.
She'd be shitting everywhere.
I can take it. I'll still love that dog. Like, you could shit on my bed, and human has shit on my bed.
What would you do if your significant other shat in your bed?
It's happened.
Pause.
What? Why? Wait, we need the backstory to this.
Please share, bro. Did you change the sheets?
Threw them out, burned them.
All right.
It was
You burned that 7-Eleven down with those sheets?
burned the 7-Eleven. It was a little butt play, foreplay, and got a little loose.
Oh.
Loose, yeah. It was
So what? All right, can we talk about this a little bit, Jenny?
Wow.
Or even Christian? What the fuck is this obsession with anal? Like, to me, that's so...
I think it's just variety. I'm not particularly like into it, but I would try it. But like I said, there's like, before that happens, there has to be like, you know, good hygiene, clean, you know, obviously past stools, whatever. Like, so none of that happens. I know but that's the human body, right? So
No, yeah, but that's my point, is like...
it's a different sensation. It's an erogenous zone. It's a different sensation. So it's
Sensation.
It's,
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes
So
sense.
that's why it's cool to explore. I don't do it often, but it's not something I'm against.
Noted.
Noted. So what about you, Jenny?
I've never done it. I've never explored that. Curious, maybe. But I grew up like very, very religious, and so
Yeah.
all of my partners have also been very religious, and that's why I'm very vanilla, I would say.
But it's the poop hole loophole. You can maintain your virginity. And arguably the most religious people are the ones getting down on the anal.
Oh, you know what we should talk about? So, Jenny, I have a situation.
Okay.
Christian was there. So, this girl that I have been friends with for a while, for many years, she has always kind of like had this thing for me where like she always wants to hang out and she'll drive a couple hours to come see me and da-da-da.
A couple hours, wow.
She lives she lives pretty far. And then we hung out once a year ago and she told me that she had gotten married. Kate. Oh, fuck. Bleep the name. Jeff.
Yeah. This is quite a good story.
Yeah, we definitely got to bleep the name. Actually, fuck it. I don't care.
I don't think Kate will see it.
We don't know her last name. Said her name again. Yes, her name is Kate. But we don't know her last name, so it's fine. Basically, she's huge into the church, devout Christian, or maybe she's Catholic. I forget.
Yeah, I think she's Catholic, even like stricter. Yeah.
She's
Cool.
super,
I'm
yes,
Catholic.
super strict.
Yeah.
Like doesn't tolerate homosexuality, and was very vocal to me and Christian about her beliefs
On infidelity.
and well, she didn't really talk about infidelity. She was just more like she does not tolerate homosexuality, and if her kids were homosexual, she probably would maybe disown them, basically.
Yeah.
That same night of this conversation, mind you, she's married. Her and I have sex.
And she's
But
yeah.
you knew that she was married?
Yeah. That's not the point. Obviously, I'm an asshole, right?
No.
The point is, and I would never do this again, but the point is, she's sitting there talking about how she's so religious and how the Bible says you should not be homosexual, da da da. Yet, an hour later, you now are being infidel, if that's a word.
Yeah, going against
Everything you just said.
Yeah.
And you're cheating on your husband.
Yeah, like everything you just said.
And they just got married. And you know what else is crazy? She's a wedding photographer.
She's around, people sharing their vows all day. And
Every day,
and,
all day.
And she's like, when I heard that, it was just like, you're a hypocrite.
Yeah, mind you,
You're a
she doesn't
hypocrite.
drink, so like she was dead sober when this happened.
Yeah,
Like,
you're a hypocrite.
She's
like,
very clear
like,
on what she
She
said.
was strict. I was like, I'm gonna ask you like the questions. Like, what'd you do? She's just like, if it goes against like what I believe in God, no, like absolutely not.
Did she like specify what exactly she believed in though?
She did. I mean,
just the
it's
homosexual stuff.
no homosexual.
Okay.
We didn't go. We knew she was married, so we didn't really talk about her husband or anything
Yeah,
like
she
that.
never
but
liked to
we-
talk about her husband.
Right. It was. She wasn't wearing a wedding ring. She's out with dudes, not wearing a wedding ring.
Well,
But if
did
you
they
ask
have-
her, are you married? She'll say yeah.
She'll say yeah, but
maybe they had like an open relationship.
it's not.
Like
You
an
don't
open
have
marriage?
open relationships in that in her church. Yeah, that's not a thing.
Isn't that fucked up? I felt so bad for her or for her husband.
Because he didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. She sounds
But she's like,
Hypocritical, right?
it's super hypocritical. But she's like a sweet like girl, which I couldn't even believe she had the capacity to do something like that. Which scares me because you really don't know. Like, you could look like the sweetest, good, well-intentioned person and still like, still have it in you to do some
fucked up
stuff.
shit.
Yeah. And
I mean, how well did you know her?
Pretty well. I've known her for like 7 years.
Oh.
So we've built like a repertoire.
Yeah, and she confides in you. And you
Yeah.
okay, so you know like okay. So then based on the information
But does
provided,
that make it okay? You know?
I guess it just depends on if her husband knew and if they have an open marriage, which you guys have
No,
just
it's not
confirmed
open.
that. So
you, what are your end like completely no-goes in a relationship?
cheating and domestic violence.
Cheating and domestic violence.
Yeah.
What about verbal abuse?
I think that kind of coincides with domestic violence.
Oh yeah, it does. Duh. Synonymous. Sorry, I'm a little tired.
No, you're okay.
But
Can I just say real quick? Anytime I hear of like people in my network or friends like that there is domestic violence, I always get involved.
Good.
I will always. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Yeah.
Like my friend, have you met? I can't even say his name, but one of my best friend's ex-girlfriends posted a picture of herself like bleeding from her face, and I tracked that fool down. And like I had a bunch. I didn't even tell you this.
what'd you do?
I tracked him down. No, I didn't pull up with the Glock.
Again.
I should have done that, but no, we called like the cops and da. Like I took like reasonable action to get that. Not that I was the reason that it stopped, but I made an effort. So I agree with you.
Good. Yeah.
So were you friends with the party that was injured or the other party?
Neither.
You weren't friends with either of them?
I knew the girl, but she used to date my friend. And then they
Really?
broke up, and then she got with the abuser.
Have you ever been abused?
No.
Neither.
No. I don't feel like I have. And I've never abused anybody. I've never hit a girl.
Yeah, same. Ditto.
Even like emotional abuse?
Emotionally, okay, yeah. Like my last girlfriend, I cheated on her, so like that's abuse, right?
Were you doing all the abusing?
Yeah,
You were
she
doing
was
all the
perfect.
abusing.
Yeah, she was perfect.
You were doing all the abusing. She was.
I feel like you guys are gonna end up together. I feel like this is a love story in the making, and I
Probably.
can't wait to watch it pan out.
Should be a movie. It's possible, you know. But
The one that got away.
the one that got away.
Yeah, we're still. Wait, how are we doing with time? Are we gonna
We're
run
fine,
for
bro. We
an
got
hour?
20 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
So, damn, we got real.
Why didn't you
date.
want to chase her? Why didn't you go after her?
I
She's
did.
so
I sent her DoorDash for like every day.
I saw her doing that.
For like 3 weeks. I sent her like sprinkles cupcakes and then her sister, because she blocked me on everything. Like, I can tell you the story.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's do it.
So we started dating when I was 18. She was like 16 or 17.
Oh, high
whatever.
school sweethearts.
Yeah, basically. And then we started dating and we got serious and like she knew my family and this and that. And then, you know, it was a rough relationship because I was kind of an asshole. I would party. I was a promoter at the time. So like, you know, I was out and about doing my thing and I was cheating, unfortunately. Stupid me at the time.
Wait, but like, what prompted you to cheat the first
Yeah, why
time?
why is
If
cheating
she
such a
was-
big like? I don't think I have ever cheated, so I want to know like why is cheating like
Why is cheating
why is
bad?
it so prevalent? Like I've heard cheating a lot.
Nah, just for me, it was like
Was it just like you knew you could get away with it?
I was the asshole. Like I was promoting. I was
Right,
more
but
focusing
like
on my career.
did you not care about did you not care that could really fuck someone up? Like that could fuck someone for years. That could really
Trust
fuck
me,
someone
I
up.
know, I know
Fuck someone
now.
for life potentially.
I know. I think
Yeah.
at the time, I was not to say that being young was like the excuse, right? But like I just moved to LA. I started making money. Like I was promoting. I was meeting all these women. Like I was just lost in the sauce. And so she ended up finding out about one of the instances, and she put it behind her. You know, like we moved on.
Wow.
And then I ended up getting cast for this fucking TV show that I went on, and it was a dating show, and so I went on it because I was like,
Fuck Boy Island.
Fuck Boy Island. And I was like, let me just, yeah, no, it's stupid. I was like, let me just do it, and she literally supported me through it. Like she was like, go have fun. Of course she was hurting, but whatever. And then I come back, and I'm even more now like clouded by this clout that I got at the time, and like the money and this and that, and so my trajectory kind of went even worse where I'm like, I don't want to be in a relationship. Like, I just want to go have fun, you know? And so it was really bad, right? And then it ended, and then we became friends again after. It's a long story, but we became friends again. And then she met someone. And I basically told her at the time, I was like, I will give up everything for you. Like, I will.
You said that?
Pretty much. I was like I'm here for you, da-da-da. She ended up choosing the other guy over me because I think there was just too much trauma or whatever. And so then I started sending her DoorDash. I was like, here's cupcakes, here's flowers.
Did that hurt you?
I was like trying to get her back, and I was ready to like make the effort, and I was doing it.
But why did you choose to make the effort when you lost her?
Hey, Divij.
Yeah.
No, go ahead and answer that
It's
question.
a great question, right?
Go ahead and answer that question, and then I have a statement.
Well, I'll wrap the story up. Like, basically, I then started being proactive because I realized what I had lost, you know, whatever. And then I think I also just grew mature, and I realized that money and this and that wasn't as important as I thought to me. And then my mom got sick. I think that was the biggest thing, was like my eyes kind of opened. I was like, whoa. And then basically she blocked me on all platforms. I was like hitting her on LinkedIn, on email, like trying to get in touch. And then at the end of it, her sister DM'd me, and she was like, yo, like fuck off.
Wow.
And so that's when I was like, all right, she has her sister telling me to fuck off. Like, I'm going to just lay off this hoe. Or, lol. I'm gonna lay off.
Whoa, yeah. So
I'm gonna lay off this person.
I guess I'm just gonna address it first. You got a ring on your wedding finger. You need to move that to either there or the other hand. So that was just bothering me.
Why did that bother you?
Because that's a ring spot. That's okay. And then second, I'm sorry that happened. But when we were on a call, I had you on speakerphone, and there were some hoes and bitches being thrown around.
What do you mean? Oh, like the terms?
Yeah.
I think
Are we listening to too much rap music?
Yeah, I think so. Like I don't.
I
say that, I don't mean it with malintent. And you know me. I'm not.
Yeah, you know. I know
towards
absolutely. I know that. I know that
like,
about you.
I respect women.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look down upon them. And I think you could vouch for me. Like I've always
absolutely,
been.
I do vouch for you, but it's
Sometimes I
it
say
could be
things,
it could be hard to explain to someone that doesn't understand our relationship, and I should,
Yeah.
So I just wanted to like see what your thoughts were, but I can vouch. Super respectful, loves women, treats them like, they're treasure. They're treasures.
Yeah, but I think sometimes I say words that I shouldn't
Do you think that comes from like traumatic event, or like are you somewhat like upset at some of the past girls that maybe took your time? Do you feel like they like wasted your time or anything like that? No?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mean it in any sort of spiteful, like, malintent. I kind of I listen to a lot of rap music and I make rap music, and like, we just say that.
Yeah.
You know, which is really bad. I should probably stop.
Yeah, we need to.
I
like,
recognize it.
We definitely need to like be more aware of how we speak to. I'm trying to, but like especially because it could hurt someone's feelings.
I mean, we could flip the script, and then what if you overheard, like, oh, yeah, I'm just with this asshole over here? Like,
I think that's funny.
Really?
Yeah, no. He would be like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't really take it personally, but.
Yeah.
I think it's probably just, like, the connotation behind it, because, like, bitch means female dog, so.
Yeah, but, like, when I say bitch, like, I don't mean that. Like, I'm not, like.
I call the dog a bitch all the time.
Like, because when I was with my girl, like, and my friends were like, yo, where you at? I'd be like, yo, I'm with my bitch. Like, it's just like, and I know it sounds bad, but I don't mean that. I just mean I'm with my woman. Like, I'm with my woman. Like.
Yeah, and actually.
But are they okay with it?
No, so that's the thing is the women were okay with me saying that.
We should get into that because you dated a certain type of.
What is your type, actually? What is your type? I want to know.
You go.
Divij loves little Vietnamese girls.
I mean, yeah. I mean, historically, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yellow fever.
Yeah, he's got that yellow fever for sure. Temperature.
I've really only dated Filipinos, Asians,
Vietnamese,
and like Hispanic.
Vietnamese, and Jess was like very white skinned or
Hispanic.
very fair skinned Hispanic,
Mexican, yeah,
almost like Spanish. What about my dating history?
Like, what's your type? Because
he can vouch that I see beauty in every, like, if we're talking just strictly physical ethnicity wise, everyone has beautiful women. Every race has beautiful women, but once the beauty is out of the picture, my type of woman would be, she's got to be my best friend. Like, we got to be able to talk. We got to be comfortable with each other. We got to be able to do activities that aren't necessarily like we got to be able to do weird shit. Like, I want to go camping. And some girls, especially LA girls, be like, I don't want to go camping. Like, well, let's go stay in a hotel. And I'm like, no, I would rather like go out and have a campfire and have some conversation and stuff like that. And I think that's cool to me.
It's so interesting
and
that's your answer, because that's something that's so common and regular from where I'm from.
Yeah. And that's why maybe like the LA people are just, they're so jaded, like living here. I like quality time. Like, we don't have to go out to Nobu and like, you know, all
Mickey
the time.
D's.
Mickey D's is great. Mickey
Does
D's
the
is
job.
great. Like, you know, I would rather go to Mickey D's and go watch a movie and cuddle.
So then, as males in LA, do you
Are
guys?
you assuming my gender?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm actually identify as a horse.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, sorry. I am indeed a male. Yes.
Do you guys feel extra pressured to win a woman over here with like the pomp and circumstance of like a lavish lifestyle? Or
Me
because that's, like-
particularly, I used to. I really did. And I'm starting to grow out of it because I know that that's not typically the type of woman that kind of gesture attracts is not really what I'm really looking for.
So then what's like your banter on, say, like Hinge or Tinder? Like, how do you talk to them?
I talk to them
I'm
like
not
a
on
person.
those,
I don't try to flex. I don't try to tell them anything I'm not. And I don't try to, and I'm just myself. Like, I just talk how I would talk to Divij, really, or anyone.
Talk to them like.
It's like, sup, bro?
Yeah, like, how's it going? Like,
Hey,
what's
bitch.
your, like, no, just
Sup,
no.
stupid
But I
ass.
don't try to be like too like suave or like try to like flex or anything like that. Because I really, at the end of the day, I really don't have anything to do that, to show off. Like, I'm just me. You know? Take me as I am.
You don't have any dating apps?
Nah.
Liar.
Sometimes, okay, so like when we travel,
Liar. Yeah. Okay.
when I travel, I'll go on like Tinder, but not when I'm here. No, I meet girls out and about.
I don't even know how sometimes where some females come
from.
Yeah.
For me?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't really have like a lot of guys out here will say like I have a roster,
What is that?
like I have a roster
I
of
can
like
hit
3 to 5 girls that like
They
I
could hit
talk
up
to
and
On
But I could-
rotation? Oh my gosh.
quite literally. So like I don't have that, and I don't think of it like that. I just
let's be honest though, we've both had them.
yeah, I guess.
Okay.
But I don't look at it as a roster. It's more like maybe there's a time period where I am dating 2 different women or 3 different women, right?
Yeah.
But like that doesn't last very long. Like right now, I don't. The
Right.
only girl I'm
It's
talking
very-
to is coffee cup.
It's very surface level. If that's the case, everything is very surface level. It's just like, hey, like, let's just go have fun kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let's go have a night out of fun.
So you just want to have fun with coffee cup.
Yeah,
don't
that's a
know.
good question. You just want.
Do
Why
love
were you so
coffee.
eager to go out? You were like, "You're coming, right? Like you're coming." Like you were so eager to come out. Oh, speaking of that,
I think I know the answer.
Yeah.
I think I've been very dedicated to like my work life for the last 6 years, and there was a time where like I didn't really go out at all. Like I was on my computer all night and just grinding and and like I kind of feel like I missed out on the real world and like doing shit. And so now I'm kind of on this high of like, let's go ice skating, like let's go travel, let's do this. And so I want to like enjoy.
You know what I really like about that is like, I finally feel like for a long time you were taking girls out to like nice fancy restaurants all the time, and I was like, yo, we should just go do activities. I think that's better.
I was doing that selfishly though. Like I love nice dinners. It's just
Yeah, I know
I'm
you
a
do.
foodie.
I know you do.
Yeah.
So you're not a foodie. He picks off the breading off calamari.
You don't even eat carbs.
No, I eat carbs. I had a
Do
almond
you?
butter toast yesterday,
Almond butter toast.
but I told him light jam because the jam has sugar.
Dude, speaking of it, I bought tickets of the link you sent me, and they sent me a confirmation for today. Is today the 23rd?
Is it tonight?
Yeah, you sent me I think the link. I bought the ticket off the link you sent me, and it said for the 23rd. So we might have to go revisit that after this. I just thought I'd throw that in there because
Bet.
did we fuck up?
Probably. No, it's tomorrow, bro.
All right, I'll check it after the pod.
Live from the belly room.
I'll check it out.
Probably about the wrong one.
Oh no. Man,
We
you
do
got
this
me
after.
Yeah, we'll do this after. But
As you can tell, we're a very seasoned podcast.
we're working on it.
You know what? I'll be honest. Like, who cares? It's more just the consistency for us.
Yeah,
like, you
but
know.
this has been a fun podcast. So
Yeah.
because like the reality is he hit me up late last night and was just like, hey, you want to do a podcast today at 10 a.m. like less than 12 hours in advance.
Yeah.
So we didn't have time to prepare anything, and I literally asked Jenna this morning, like, hey, you want to be on the podcast?
Are we okay if we say that? If I say that?
Yeah, it's
'Cause
fine.
it's kind
Yeah.
of funny. Doesn't
No,
matter.
I get that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if she would be on the podcast, and she, so graciously said yes.
Yeah, I appreciate
Otherwise,
you coming
we
on.
would have been sitting here like bumbling idiots for an hour.
Yeah, we'd probably be talking about like dicks. Do you think me and Christian are degen?
Or what?
Degen?
What is that?
Degenerate.
She was in the NFT community. She owns
Degenerates.
NFTs, and she doesn't know what degen is.
You know NFTs?
Wow. I bought one and it happened to blow up.
What did you buy?
A Bored Ape.
I
Wife
know.
her
I
up?
had no idea what it was. My friend just told me to buy it.
Wife her
Oh
up?
yeah, I know. Wife her up, right? Oh no. Well, I think
Are you gonna propose on the pod right now?
I would feel like a fraud.
All right. Jenny, do you feel pressure to find your man's like now or like soon?
I think biologically, yeah.
Yeah,
Women have a shelf life.
for sure. Is that a lot of pressure on you? Like, do you think about that day to day?
I don't think I think about it daily, but I do think about it pretty often. Like freezing eggs are extremely expensive. And then on top of that, you don't even know how many good ones you have as a woman.
It sounds like you want kiddos at some point.
I mean,
Oh.
do you not?
Yeah, I do. I already have their names chosen actually.
That's actually very endearing. Can we hear them?
Mhm.
Okay.
You have yours too?
I do.
Okay. Mason, I think will be my little boy.
Solid.
And then
Mason's cool.
Arya.
Aria.
I love that.
Interesting. So just two for you, huh?
Just two and the dog. Winter
dog.
and Tom, Mr. Whiskers.
Mr.
We the
Whiskers.
four of us.
So he has a transsexual kitty cat.
We do.
He
Gender
I
neutral.
mean, they
They-
wanted to identify as a female, but then had a little peepee.
Interesting.
It's a true story.
You know Nimbus too. My sister's dog is also a they.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
They
know
when
animals
people ask all the time, boy or girl,
Both.
he's fluid.
That's really cool.
that's-
Wait,
First
what are
one.
the names of your prospective
Oh
or
God,
future
I have
children?
so many.
She
But I can give you my
wants
top
7
5.
kids.
Let's hear the top 5.
Actually, when I was like 12, I wanted 12 kids at one point.
And now you're in your late 20s, early 30s, or whatever your age is. I don't know. But now you want that many kids?
I think I can reduce it down to probably 7.
Sheesh, you gotta get busy.
Yeah, I've always wanted like my own little army.
You know my friends, they got pregnant twice and had 2 sets of twins back to back.
Wow.
That's crazy. And the dad is a gynecologist, and he's like, this is extremely rare. Like all these twins are within not even 1 year of each other.
What? But was
Gyno.
that natural? It was
Natural.
an IVF? Wow.
Natural. I can show you the account.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently I like
You have the names too? You have names
16th
too?
century medieval names.
She's like John Louis the Fourth.
I really liked the name Dimitri.
Interesting.
Dimitri.
I like-
Okay. I knew a Dimitri growing up.
Oliver. And his nickname will be Ollie.
I like Ollie.
Yeah.
He was British. I had a friend.
Look, you look like an Oliver.
I look
You
like a
could
Christian.
totally pass as
right?
an Oliver. Yeah.
Well, you guys can give me a nickname.
Ali.
Ollie.
Ali. Okay, that's not bad.
Olive.
Ali Pop.
Huh.
Ali Pop. The soda.
Coffee
Not-
kept calling me Poppy yesterday. Thought it was very nice of her.
Poppy.
Like, it's a nice text to get, you know? Hey, Poppy.
I called Jeff today George.
Who's Jeff? Oh, this Jeff.
That was embarrassing.
Wait, so what are the other 3 names?
Yeah.
And then we'll wrap because we're about to come on our 11:30.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up. Let's hear it.
I don't want you to think that I'm copying you.
Oh, the same names?
We had the same name.
All right,
No
we'll say it.
way.
Go for it. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Arya was
Really?
my
Crazy.
yeah. I really liked Anastasia.
Would
Yeah.
she go by Stacy?
Or Anna.
I think probably Anna.
Okay.
Stacy's kind of basic.
Yeah,
No
basic
offense
as
to anyone
fuck.
named Stacy out there.
Fuck Stacy.
Shall we wrap,
We
guys?
should wrap it up
Yeah.
with hards.com, the best condoms on the planet. Coming
They
soon.
work.
They do work. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 70. Thank you, Jenny, for coming on.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you,
me.
Jenny.
I feel like I really learned a lot about relationships on this one.
It's literally our second time meeting. We
I
got
know.
really deep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real deep.
No pun intended.
If you want to get deep, check out hards.com.
Great plug.
Shout out Christian Yee. This has been fun.
It's been fun, guys. It's been fun. Until next time.
Until next time, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a review. Really helps us over here, at the den. And yeah, we'll see y'all soon.
See you later, guys.